We're going to enter the season with what I think is our best football team since we've been here. We have 5 years invested in the program. And the group of kids that we've got, like most teams, I suppose, have had a great summer, competed extremely hard to make themselves better, and we're definitely looking forward to the season and competing in one of the toughest conferences, if not the toughest conference, week in and week out. We have to have somebody step up and replace KJ. He made a tremendous amount of catches a year ago, especially for first downs and touchdowns, and so obviously we need somebody to replace him. But I think with Rashad Steele and I think Eric Carter being a senior, we'll have a good year. That is the place though that we have to prove ourselves. Is a wide receiver. Hunter Register's a kid that we redshirted last year. He's a very talented kid, but I think we have the talent there. But obviously, as they'll be judged on game day, and for our two running backs to have as good a year as I think they'll have, is we're going to need Rashad and Eric and some of those guys to step up and make some plays for us, so to get people out of the box. Well, Coach Johnson was a great fit. Mitch was actually coached in the high school and junior high by Jay's dad there in the Twin Cities. So that's been a pretty smooth transition. And, as far as to Mitch, I think we have to, when you have a returning senior quarterback that's as good a leader as he is, and you have to play to his strengths. And I think that's my only thing I've told the guys on offense and Coach Johnson is, hey, let's find out what he does really well. And that's what we need to do on game day. We don't need to experiment. And if we played our kids' strengths, I think we've got a chance each weekend to have an opportunity to win the ball game. And so, we've only had 14 days with Coach Johnson there as the offensive coordinator. We need to make sure in the first 20 practices, the number one goal will be to find out what Mitch does best, to get him most comfortable, to allow him to lead on game day rather than do a bunch of experiments. We have to get back to being physical up front and being able to run the ball on a more consistent basis. And the guys on offense, the thing that will help us the most is just eliminating negative yardage plays. You go back, and some of those are self-inflicted with penalties, but a lot of times it's missed a block here, letting somebody run through, and especially on first down. We had a lot of negative yardage plays on first down, and now you're behind from the very beginning, and all the advantages go to the defense. So we need to be more consistent on first and second down of not having negative yardage plays and make third down much more manageable, because I do think with the wide receivers and Brandon Lingram at tight end and our two running backs, I think for the first time we'll be able to be balanced and spread the field and make people defend a bunch of different options. So, but in order to do that, we're going to have to play better in the offensive line.